So I guess like maybe an hour later or something like that, I think you had left, and then Sagalo was there or whatever. We were all hanging out for a little bit and smoking and stuff. And then I was in the green room, and I had this perfect trifecta peak of like the drinking, the smoking, and I guess parts of the acid, because I had zero visuals.
It was the perfect storm.
I didn't take enough to have any visuals, unfortunately, or anything kind of cool. It was more just, again, it almost felt like a Molly or something, where it was just like elation.
Euphoric.
So I'm in the room, in the green room with Khalees and Scott Chaplin, and we're smoking and we're talking, laughing and stuff, and I just start, like I do,
jerking off.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stop masturbating.
Compulsion's a compulsion. And so I start doing this thing where I'm like, so the green room has graffiti all over. Every inch of the wall is covered in graffiti.
And cum.
So I look up at the ceiling, and there's random words written, and I'm like, how did people even get up there, right? And so I saw this one word that said, it was this phrase, it just said, nervous lover. So I saw that, and my brain immediately starts being like, I'm gonna make this like a magic trick. I'm gonna do a whole magic trick. I had all these gears going in my head. So Scott and Khalees are like, they're already like on another planet. We're smoking everything. So I go, you guys want to see a cool trick? And they're like, yeah, go. So I go, okay, and just answer me these couple questions, and then I'm gonna like pick your answers, and I'm gonna throw them up on the wall.
I already know exactly where this is going, and I'm so excited.
So I go, would you two? Now you guys are a couple, so you need to answer together. So would you describe yourself as nervous, psychotic, or sad? And they go, I guess nervous, probably. And Scott's like, sometimes sad. I was like, nervous. Let's go with nervous. And then, so I go, sometimes. So I go, would you consider yourself a lover or a fighter? And they both look and they confirm, and they go, lover. And I go, great. I was like, think about it together. And they were like, okay. And they're like, nervous lover. And then I go, now look up. And they both look up, and they're like, what? What? So now all of a sudden they like.
I mean, Khalees is black.
So yeah, well, she went running out of the room, of course. So they're freaking out, and so now they're laughing so hard, we're like crying laughing, and now they go,
Alex with the no drop is like unbelievable. There's so many people that have tweeted me recently that are like, is Alex just giving up on producing the show?
Oh no. Yeah. Well, she made more drops.
Oh, because none of them have played in the last 3 weeks.
Well, I'm assuming we have to trigger them some way. We don't know the secret word yet.
I mean, I did just. That just made me sad.
So we felt forced.
It was.
So now
that was a non-consensual Popeyes.
Yeah. So now they're laughing, and so we're laughing so hard, and once you get kind of pranked or tricked like that, the first thing you want to do is see somebody else get that. So they're like, you got to fucking do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And who's just fucking buoying around? But I was like, Emilio from New York Comedy Club. So I bring him over, and he's like, what's going on? And they're trying to, they're like stifling their laughter, and they're like you got to watch Feeney.
They want to do Fairfield for 150? I'm kidding. Later.
Yeah, no.
Want to do one of my clubs for a super underprice? All right, no.
So we start.
I need weed to calm me down.
Yeah. He gets crazy on weed. He gets nuts.
He becomes Cosmo Kramer the minute he hits weed.
He really.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's having a good time. He walks over, and they go, what? And they go, oh, Feeney's fucking doing this crazy magic trick. You gotta see this. So I look up on the thing again, and the words are war park. So I go, okay, I got to come up with two things for this. So I say to him, I go, Emilio, answer these two questions. He's like, all right. He's like excited, and he's like, all right, let's fucking go. And I go,
just jogging in place.
I go, would you rather have war and everybody that you love dies, or no, wait, I said it the other way around. Sorry. I go, would you rather have war?
I was going to be like, what did he pick that over? What the fuck?
I go, would you rather have...
Or your enemies be successful?
Yeah. That's what I said. I go, would you rather have war and everyone you love survives and peace across Earth, or no war and everybody you love dies? And then he goes, well, war, obviously, sure. So I go, okay, cool. Next question. Would you rather live next to a landfill, next to a power plant, or next to a park? And then he So I go, so both of those words, and he goes, War Park, and I go, and look up, and he's like, what the fuck? So he starts freaking out, and immediately he's like, someone get over here. He's like, you got to do to this guy. He's like, people start doing. So there's like a line of people that I'm just so. I'm like this fucking guru. Like people are thinking like he fucking reads your mind, man, and he puts it on the ceiling. Like,
I love that acid has somehow made you a bigger piece of shit.
I'm a better liar.
It has shattered fucking egos. It's made people realize they need human connectivity.
I was
You're there
firing on
fucking
all
David
cylinders.
Blaining on the lowest possible level.
Oh, it was
telling
it
people
was
to
the
look up at already pre-existing
best.
writing.
They didn't know it. It was the best. Everybody's having the goddamn time in their life, you know?
I would love to get a real shot of that. Like, this is in your acid brain,
Right.
and then in the thing, you're just grabbing people by the collar, and you're like, look up, fag! And they're like, what? War Park? What the fuck does that mean? Told ya.
Yeah. They just lick their face and run through the wall. There's like a fucking image of me like this.
And then continue to jerk off.
That's when you wanna make your Irish goodbye.